welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. And I am happy to be here with you this evening. I'm happy to be here with you, and I am so glad that I have this gardening community to gather with to help me to get through this time while I'm waiting for spring to come when I can really get into the garden and sit out on the deck. For the last couple of days here in my Zone 6 Northeast garden here in the Boston area, it has been raining, it has been snowing, it's cold, it's kind of damp. You could feel the cold in the air. Uh, the sun would pop out for a couple of moments, and then it would go back and retract, and it would get rain. It's just been so up and down. It's making me tired. So I've been getting some rest and sleeping. I actually slept in today. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how tired I was, but it has been exhausting. However, I am feeling so good about my fig trees. My fig tree starts. Hi, how are you? Look at that. They're growing. Look at the leaf. Remember my figs? Yeah, they are doing fantastic. They're actually growing. Let me put on my glasses. Welcome. I see that someone has joined me. Hey, Betty Johnson. Hi, how are you? Hello, Bev. How? Woo-hoo. Good evening, Miss Catherine. Hey, Bev. You're first on. Yay. Thank you for coming and joining me in the chat. I need you guys so bad. I need you all. Why? Because I am just, I don't know. I got my journal yesterday. Great, great, great. Which one did you get? Did you get this one or did you get the other one? I should have brought the other one too. Which one did you get? Did you get this one with the flowers or did you get the other one? And this, working in the journal actually has helped to keep me sane because I started writing. Hey, Darlene Brown, how are you? I started writing in my journal and really thinking about it in more depth. Yep, I actually, well, this one, yes, with the flowers. Oh, good. I got this one, right? I started writing in the dreaming and planning, the zone, and so forth, and the notes. And then I actually opened it up and I started writing in my journal. Even drawing. And I'm saying to myself, oh my, there are so many thoughts here going on. By the way, if you did get the journal, thank you so much for getting the journal. It just feels good in your hand. And just looking at the flowers, just giving me the roses and the moments to dream again. It's just giving me a sense of anticipation and hope. Help me to get through. But Betty, at the back, there is space for you to write your notes. So like garden notes here, I found that there's so much that I want to say in and what I want to recall that I need to actually start writing in the back here. Just when I start thinking about prioritizing what I want to do. Hey, Dama, how are you? Prioritizing what I want to do and the goals. I said, oh my goodness. Well, I wrote here, what are my garden goals for the year? New garden projects, goal specific to reaching and producing my priorities, because then I want to be a little bit more intentional. And so I need to think about the specific goals, because one of my gardening goals is to plant more food. So be specific. How am I going to do that? What am I going to need to do to make sure that I get through that? And growing food, okay, it's so broad. Planting more food, well, what does that entail? So I started thinking about it in more specifics and details. and found myself saying, I'm going to need to actually use the garden notes, which I didn't do last year. I think because I started writing out um, information on paper like this. And so these are all of the notes, I think after, as I was preparing for you all, I would write them down on paper here, like notes. And, but it's better to have it in the journal, because then I was looking at last year's journal and how I started off and some of the things that I did last year and what I want to do instead for this year. So, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So good. Hi, Sonia. How are you? How are you? So good to have you here as well. Who else? Did I miss some people? Let me go back and greet everybody. Beverly is in the house. Woo, woo. Betty is in the house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, let's see. Yankee Sister Thelma. Sonia is here. Yay. And there's some people watching. Hello to those who are watching. So good that you can join us. And if you want to, you can also come in the chat and just say hello. And I know some of you watch me on your smart TVs. And so that's why you can't, you know, type in the chat. But just come into the chat for a little bit. Just say hello so that we know that you are there. And also, don't forget to hit the Lynette Lawrence. How are you? Hello, haven't seen you in so long, Lynette. How are things going for you? Happy New Year. I was thinking about you not too long ago. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. For those of you who are there, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, give me my thumbs up to draw more people in. And let me just share with you my thinking and what I've been thinking about. Learning to grow my own. Hello, I'm here watching. Happy New Year. How are you? I knew there were some people watching. How are you learning to grow my own? So good. You all are helping to lift my spirits. I am feeling much, much better now that I know that you all are there. And just thinking about the expectation. Yeah, you're doing well. That's good. The expectation of a new garden season. This expectation it's filling me with anticipation. At the beauty and the joy that I'm feeling in my garden. When I look back, and I hope that you will all have taken the time to look at my the videos that I put out on the garden in the spring, my gardening reviews in the spring, and also showing some of the progression of the garden last year. And when I look at it, it just with the roses, it just reminded me of the beauty that we were able to create in the garden last year. And this year, well, right now the garden is kind of barren. You know, it's barren, so you can't really see all of the beauty. It's just like, you know, it's grass and dirt and, you know, snow, and it's cold and all that. And so when I look at the videos, it inspires me because I know what my garden looked like last year, and the potential, the anticipation of the potential of what it can look like for this growing season. That sometimes it just makes me feel like, oh, I gotta be doing something. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. And I don't want to, it kind of makes me a little anxious. So it's good to have the journal because it helps to slow me down and think intentionally. Well, what are you going to do differently? How are you going to improve this? And what can you do? It gives me something to think about so that I don't start to just become anxious in the process. You understand what I'm saying? Am I just talking to me, or are you feeling some of this too? Let me know in the chat. So I feel my garden. I know that my garden is my therapy. I know that when I am able to step out on the deck and even just look out over what it looks like right now, um, and breathe in some of the fresh air and walk around the garden. But see, the problem is, hey, Brooke, how are you? The problem is that it has been raining. You totally got it. It's been raining. It's been snowing. It's so cold and damp. And plus, I'm trying to stay as healthy as possible, so I don't want to be walking around in the rain. It's just, I just feel, it's like I'm in the house. I'm in the house now. I've been going out. G Mama Grounds, how are you, sweetheart? Oh goodness, you all have come. I'm so happy. Yes, I agree, and anxiously waiting to, oh, you guys make me so happy you showed up. Oh my goodness. I'm just so blessed. I'm such a blessed person. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I need you all today. Bev, you noticed that I pulled my hair back, right? I didn't even have the to let my hair out for you, Beverly. Uh, I pulled it back. I felt the conservatism here, So I need you all to make comments, make me laugh. Come on, we got to have a good time today. Yes, G Mama Yeah, yes, yes. I cannot wait for spring. I miss my colorful yard and the soothing green. Yes, Brianna, how are you? How are you, Brianna? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Now, I don't want us to get negative or down or anything because, I'm still happy and everything. It's just I'm a very joyful, happy person. I know this was thinking if you straightened it. No, baby, I didn't straighten it. I just pulled it back. It's actually grown so much that I can actually create a nice little bun back here with which is a wonderful thing. But it's a much more conservative kind of look. Anyway, the expectation of a new gardening season fills me with anticipation of beauty and joy, and I feel in my garden. My garden is my therapy. It keeps me hopeful for a good harvest for 2023. I feel the hope arising. I feel the joy. I feel the excitement. With the garden, it just getting in there. Agreed. I took a walk around today. My chives are sprouting. Winter is like a blank slate. It's like when you can see the bare bones, ideas and budgets swirl in my head. Betty Johnson, you're speaking so poetically to my feelings. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hi. Hi, Rambo. How are you? What are you saying, Yankee sister? He says you are bubbling. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. See, it's because of you all. You're making me bubble. Rambo, how are you, Rambo? Thank you for coming. Rambo, green hands. Oh, everybody, did you see what Thelma? Make sure you visit the community page. Blessings to all in the chat. Yes, I received the blessings, Rambo. I received them. I received the blessings of your presence. Oh, I received the blessings. I'm getting energy from you all. Your presence is giving me energy. Yes, I feel the joy. I'm bubbling. I'm bubbling. I'm bubbling, Thelma. Yes, I am. Yankee sister, it's rising. It's rising. The joy is rising. Yay! The joy is rising. The joy is rising. All right. And Betty, come on, keep on writing, Betty. Betty, you're very poetic. Cassie, how are you, my sweet? Oh, Cassie's in the house. You all are showing up. Darlene Brown, blessings. Yay. Woo. Oh, wow. Oh, feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. The figs are looking great. Yes, Lynette. Miss being here. We miss you too, Cassie. Where you been? Yes. Yes, we miss you too. We missed you too. Oh, all my people, my people, my people, my tribe, my community. Yes. Yeah, you all are here. Gardens Army. Hey, hope you are amazing. I'm amazing now. I'm feeling amazing right now with all of you present and in the chat. Yes, you're present and in the chat. Oh, it's making me so happy. So you know what? You all are part of my therapy as well. So it's not just the garden, which I'm out there in the garden and everything, but this gardening community, I feel the value. And when we started the Wednesday lives, the Wednesday lives just perk me up, and it helps me to feel this connection that it's more than just it's as best as I can ramble. Hey, hey, yes, Gardeners United. Yes, Lynette. That's how I feel. I feel this unity, this tribe. You're my tribe. You're my people. You're my gardeners. And many of you have followed me on my journey here. And I have followed you. And I know you all a little bit better for those of you who have channels and so forth, and to see your growth and to see you grow as well as see myself grow and everything. And then those of you who come on the chat in the comments and share your gardening ideas and what you're going through. Yeah, grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Deborah's in the house. Oh, that's okay, Deborah. So glad that you popped in the chat. Yes, you're one of us. Oh, yes, you're part of this community. You're huge in it. Yes. That's right. Yes. Yes, it is such a wonderful thing. Yeah. Much love to you, Deborah. Yeah. I just, so I just wanted to just I needed this. I need this. Yes, G Mama is in the same winter challenge, yes, as winter indoor gardening, WIG 20. I saw that, WIG. I said, why do they have WIG. And then when I saw your channel, actually, Thelma, then I understood that it's winter indoor challenge. That's the whole idea for 2022. But I had seen that with G Mama Grows, yes, indeed. And so I understood. I said, oh, that's why G Mama Grows has that hashtag wig 2022. I'm like, well, what was that? I couldn't figure. But G Mama Grows, I saw your fig. I went back and I was looking at some of your videos, and I saw your video that you had on about your fig tree, and that you had bought a fig stem from the garden store, and it looked like a stick, just like mine here. And then I saw how your fig tree actually started developing those beautiful leaves, and that to the point where you had to transplant your fig tree into a bigger pot. That is really, really good. Growing wigs. Nikki sister, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Growing wigs. I said, what's going on here? Anyway, so I saw, her fig tree, and I just wanted, yeah. So for those of you just come on, I came from Home Depot and saw Gerfer and Aya's small pear trees for $14.99. Wow. Well, get it. Well, anyway, this is my fig tree. Look at these fig leaves from the little twig, that I had cut when I was making that bouquet. Hardy fig, and it's in a 5-gallon pot now. Yeah, I saw that. And it made me so happy because That's a great deal, Cassie. Yeah, the 14.99 is an excellent deal. So people look out for the deals now because I think like growing, the trees, the fruit trees, the berries, the raspberries. If you want to get raspberries and shrubs like that, then they'll have those little containers. I remember my husband bought a grape tree or a grape thing in the container too. So look out for those. And actually, I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday. I stopped in at the Dollar Tree, and they my Dollar Tree, I don't know, it's not as good as it used to be, but they have some gardening things that they're setting out. I think I saw soil, but I don't like that quality soil that they have. But I saw some other like knickknacks and things. Yeah, so I'm going to stop in and visit another Dollar Tree in a different neighborhood, which I think they cater to people more. You want another grape bush? Yeah, I think I need to go to the big box, either to Lowe's or to Home Depot or even Ocean Job Lot again. Now at this time, probably later in January, and because now I believe that they will have out the seed starting kits and a lot of the fruits and fruit trees and fruit things. I just came from the $1.25 store, no seeds yet. Well, I saw some seed packets there, Thelma. They were like for the marigold. They usually have them in the boxes, but this time they cut it back and they had it in paper, big envelopes like. But I didn't buy any. I'll probably be replacing my G Mama says I'll probably be replacing my grapevine. I brought root not nematodes with a plant that killed my 4-year-old grapevine. Oh, sorry to hear that, G Mama. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, yeah, well, start over again. That's one thing we can do is always start over again with our plants. But it is sad when you put and invest the time and energy into something and it dies. But that's part of the cycle of the garden. But yes, look at my fig trees. So now I have 3 of them. They're doing fantastic. Look at that. And then this one. Let's see if I can pull it over. This one is doing really well too. And the thing is, in the plastic pots, you can see the roots. I love this because I can see the roots growing. You see the roots? You can see the roots growing through these are not pots actually. This is apple juice. The apple juice container. And I just cut it and put holes in the bottom. And I just stuck it in there because I didn't have the pots. I'll try again after I get control over my soil again. Yes, yes. And I have it in the plastic here. That way I can see the roots. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, they are looking so good. So it's encouraging. This is encouraging me to feel up, keep my spirits up and everything about the garden. And then back there, that is an amaryllis bulb. This one did not flower, but it is producing leaves. So I've just left it here so that it can grow. And it's going pretty tall. I don't know if it will finally provide. You like the peekaboo containers? Me too. And actually, it's from the winter sowing. I saw, Thelma, that you've already begun your winter sowing. Betty, wait until maybe before you buy berry bushes. Last year, I bought the small twig ones in April for $10. In May, they had established ones with large root balls for the same price. Okay, thanks for that tip, Betty. We appreciate that. But the thing is they catch us because they know that we're anxious to grow things. So they set out these little teasers early, and we end up falling prey, falling for it, and that's what happens. Yes, bad ones. I've never seen them so. I didn't know until my plants started dying. Oh no. Oh no, G Mama. Well, we pray for your plants. Plants live. Yes, we call out. We are all sending positive energy over to your plants and to kill off those nematodes, those negative things, that your plants will live. Hallelujah. That you will have joy in your garden. Yes, we are all sending positivity and positive prayers for you and your plants to keep you up. Yes. Amen. And I'm serious. Yes, because these are times. Can you see them with the naked eye? Asked Thelma. Yeah, I don't know much about that, but that is interesting. But don't give up, G Mama. We're with you. We're here for you. And you have been such a positive. Look at this as a learning experience, because now you're going to have that knowledge of that under your belt. So you're going to know what to do to tell us, to help us if we ever have that problem, that we will know how to deal with it. Remember I was talking about the gnats and the fruit flies, and you all gave me such really great advice, and we were able to even talk through the rabbits and all of that stuff. They look like thick, crazy roots. Oh, wow. I started my lithianthus seeds, and they are sprouting. I'm so happy because they are a finicky flower to start from seed. Yeah, Betty, Beverly, the lithianthus, I have, who is Brooke there? Brooke started lithianthus. She showed hers. She has these the little, I'm kind of wanting to probably grow some myself. But Brooke started her lithianthus seeds also, and they're sprouting. Yes. A lot of people are growing lithianthus this year. Um, but the flowers are so pretty, but I've never, I don't I'm thinking, I wonder if, could you winter sow the lithianthus seeds? You saw her video? You're still there. Yeah, Brooke, you planted your lithianthus seeds too. And they started sprouting. How are they doing? Are they doing well? Because the flowers are so pretty. And it reminds me of the rose. So that is good. That is good. I'm glad. They are beautiful flowers. Yes, they are. They took a long time to grow, says Brooke, and Beverly says they are beautiful flowers. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I said maybe that's something I should try. You tried winter sowing, Brooke, the lithianthus, and did you have success with that? With the winter sowing of the lithianthus? The problem with my place is that I don't have enough lighting. The lighting, lithianthus doesn't work too well with winter sowing. Okay, okay. Well, maybe I'll just have to wait on that until I can come up with a plan for that. But some of the things that I wanted to talk to you all about was how do we prepare for the new? And so I have been doing assessments. I have been counting my blessings and looking at my videos and seeing the things that have made me happy, and looking at the positive things. Like last week, I shared with you my Rose Austin, I mean, by David Austin Rose Handbook, the catalog. By the way, if you didn't get the catalog, you can. If you go to the website, the David Austin website, you can get it. It's called the Handbook, not a catalog. And also, I did get my Johnny Seeds catalog finally came in. The Johnny Select Seeds catalog came in, and that made me feel really good. Brooke says, I have 1,000 lithianthus sprouts thus far. Wow! That is amazing. That is amazing. Wow. You are definitely, you go big. You know how they say go big or go home? Brooke, you go big or you go home. That's amazing. Yes, I received my Journey Sees Kellogg too. You did? You received your Journey Sees Kellogg. You know, this is a very good catalog, people. And one of the things, one of the priorities that I have for gardening this year, yeah, I was one of the one of the one of the one of my priorities or goals for this year is to grow a lot of food, to grow food, and to do it well. I want to grow like that someday. Me too. That's how I roll. That's what Brooke says. It's the truth. That is how you roll. Girl, I love it. I love it. You just got a vision and your vision is large and you go for it. That's a good attitude. Don't ever lose that. Don't let nobody slow you down. You make sure you go for what you really want. And that is the whole idea of intentional gardening. You know, that's the reason me too. That's the idea of intentional gardening. You know, because we've got to start gardening. I think like my generation, we kind of compromised a lot, and sometimes we didn't go out for the best. We said, oh well, we're gonna go halfway. But I think the next generation, that they have that idea, that attitude, that they're gonna go for the best. That I deserve the best, and I'm gonna dream big and do it. I mean, they just have the courageous, and don't ever lose that courage. And I'm trying to gain a lot more courage. I received my journal. It's beautiful. Thank you, Sonia. I'm glad you got it, and thank you for getting it. It is really it's to me, just seeing it and holding it. It just helps to give me hope, and inspiration. But the whole idea, what I was saying, is intentionally gardening. Being intentional about what you want, and not just say, oh, it's just on sale, so that's it. That's why, like last week when we were talking about the David Austin roses, it's a reach, but it's good to reach in life. It's good to reach. It's good to reach and to stretch yourself. What happened to Betty? You go, girl. Betty says, Cassie, I ordered 2 Olivia Rose Austins and 1 Mary Delaney. Oh, wow. Yes. And if your garden is your therapy, if that is your joy place, if this is giving you what you need to keep your hopes up, to keep yourself feeling alive, well, invest in it. Because there we all know of situations that have occurred that people are waiting for the future, and the future may not come for them. But we got to also enjoy the now and the present experiences, and that's what the garden provides for us, a present joy. Like our coming here together, this is the now. We're enjoying each other right now. We're enjoying the willingness to think past, to grow, to be hopeful. Bye, Deborah. See you next week. That chat is on tonight. Yes, Betty. um, so, yes, congratulations, Betty. Yes, Yankee says, I'm going to look for some small local rose bushes. Hopefully, I can find some container variety too. Also, yes. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye, Deborah. It's because you're saving up, you're skimping, that is all good. I mean, we have to be frugal as well, but also we have to be intentional. And I think when you are intentional about your garden, intentional about the things that you want, getting the best things. Sometimes I think, too, I'm just talking about my own um, experiences, that sometimes you go for the Dollar Tree thing, the 99-cent store, whatever, and you buy it, but then it breaks in 2 weeks. What good is that? When if you had bought a really good tool, or something, the best of the most expensive, the most that you can afford. You understand what I'm saying? A better quality, the quality. If you bought the quality stuff, it would last you longer and it will cost you less, because over time you're buying up the same thing, whereas if you bought the quality thing from the start, you wouldn't have to, it would last you for another 10 years. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that that is that mentality, that idea of going for the quality, the best, having the best, and knowing that it is okay to save up for it, for budgeting. And I also started thinking about that too. I put that down in my journal also. Budgeting. What am I going to buy? And what do I think that is most important for me in my garden that I want to spend the money on? And I think that that is something that quality versus quantity. Exactly, exactly. Um, and there's nothing wrong with getting things, inexpensive things, because I do that as well. But also feeling the idea that I can push myself for the best, and that I'm worth the best, and that my garden is worth the best, because my garden is serving a purpose. And I put down sowing sanity in the intentional design. Okay, intentional garden. When you're sowing, when you're putting your garden together, you get what you pay for. Yeah, yes, Thelma. When you're putting your garden together, you're sowing sanity, right? And we need sanity in this world today. We need to be healthy, healthy in our minds, healthy in our emotions, healthy in our well-being. And if the garden is providing that, giving us that well-being, helping to keep our spirits up, helping to keep our hopes up, helping us to look for something, giving us purpose, well, then we should pursue it with and be courageous, and not be afraid of having that lack and insufficiency, but going for the goal. Hello, we need, hallelujah, we need sanity. Yes, yes. You get what you pay for. Yeah. If I didn't kill my new rose bushes in the spring, I will go to the next year for David Austin's. They are beautiful. Yes. Yeah. But even still, I still buy the Lowe's roses and the Home Depot bare root roses. There's nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that, because they have still some very quality roses. You could get a bargain rose that is a quality rose. Like, because my Eden garden climber rose, it was a couple of years back, but like Home Depot, right around this time or so, probably a couple of, maybe February or March, they will have the bare root roses. And they have like the Jackson and Perkins roses. They have some old quality traditional roses that you can get for, will probably be about $8 or 9, maybe 10, maybe more, because of inflation and everything. But it's not as expensive as a David Austin rose, but it's a quality rose. I buy other roses too, other than David Austin. They are just as beautiful. Yes. So what I'm saying is the quality. And maybe that's what I'm trying to say to all of us, that it is the quality. Look for the quality stuff. Whatever it is in the garden that you're putting together, look for the quality. Yes, you could do the frugal thing like what I did here with my fig tree, as far as creating my own little container and so forth. But yet still, don't, also push yourself to have something special. David Austin would be very special rose for me. Yeah, that when you look at it, you could smile. you know, um, and go for the goal. Go for the goal. I don't know. Is this making sense to you all? Am I just rambling? Am I just rambling? I think that is, Jackson Perkins are excellent quality roses. I had one years ago. Yes, yes, they're good. And, like I have quite a few actually. My, um, one to my other climbing rose is a Jackson rose. Beverly says, splurge for one for your birthday. Yes. Yes. Yankee sister, yes. Perfect sense. Thank you. No, you're on point, Miss Kat. Thank you, Bev. I'll try it today. You guys make me so happy. Because, I was feeling some kind of way here with this gardening. Um, and the weather and not being able to actually wander in the garden. Usually, every day I walk around in the garden and I really observe, even in the winter. But the ground is being, as this is so wet and muddy, and it's cold and damp. I don't really want to be out that long. And then I've been having a little tickle in my throat and all of that. So it's been chasing me. The weather's been chasing me indoors. Yesterday was one of the better days, but the ground was still wet, so I really haven't had a chance. Yes, great idea. My present for me. Yes, and your birthday just passed, so you could give yourself a belated birthday present. Dama. Yankee sister, you could do that for yourself. Um, so a garden is great for our health and our well-being, and it helped me feel hopeful and positive. Then I wrote, how can we maximize and personalize our outdoor spaces? So with that, because it is our sanity, it helps our health and our well-being. How can we maximize and personalize our outdoor spaces? So I'm gonna challenge each and every one of you to take another look. When the weather's better, go out, walk around your garden, and think about how can you spruce up your space. Now, if you live in an apartment or if you only have like a porch or a small space, think about how you can create, even if in your home, how can you create that little garden setting, that little space in which you and nature can flow? You know, like for me, my deck is number one. I love my deck space, and when I go out on the deck, it has to look a certain way. It has to look productive, or it has to look pretty. I want to see flowers. I buy different pots and different things. I will be thankful to see 59 years. All right, Darlene. Happy birthday. Well, happy birthday to you, Darlene. Good for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Darlene. Did your birthday come up, or you're anticipating? Speaking of birthdays, mine is coming up on Tuesday. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. This is Darlene's month. And Darlene, I don't just celebrate one day. I'm too old now to not just celebrate one day. I celebrate the whole month. So January is your month, the rest of it to celebrate. Don't let this January go by. You remember how they have the 12 days of Christmas? Yep. And each day they have something new, a little gift. Yes. So you are gifting yourself. I give you permission to gift yourself. For the rest of January. This is your happy birthday month. Yeah, you gotta do that. I think we have to. Yeah, yup. Yes, girl. Yes, you gotta treat yourself for the whole month. Amen. Yes, many blessings to you. Yeah, so when you were looking at your garden, like my, as I said, my deck, like they have those home goods. They have different places now that are going to have different things that you can add to your garden, like maybe a fountain or a statue or a water fountain or a bird bath or a little trinket. Um, you know, um, the Dollar Tree, they have these little things that you could put in your garden to beautify. You could start small with something like that, and just look at your space as an extension of your home, your indoor space. Look at your outdoor space like that, because I know many of us have like a utilitarian. I don't know if that's the right word, but you're outside, your garden is where you garden. It's just, but we also have to think of it more than that now. Um, Make sure that you create a place where you can sit. Um, Yes, G Mama, I've been looking at bird baths. Yes, a place where you could sit, or that you can put out a bird bath where you could see, look out the window and see the birds drinking the water to visit you, or what do they call it, a bird feeder, or something that will draw your attention out and make outside more attractive for you. Um, like a beautiful pot or container. And that's what I want to do. I want to add some more. I was writing down in my journal that what are some of the things that I want to do, new projects or something that I want to do in the garden. One of the things that I want to purchase are some more containers, the big ones, like the two large big containers that I got last year. And I want to add some more containers. I put a bench out front from Big Lots. Yes, yes, Cassie. Like a bench or something that you could sit and watch, or bird on hummingbird feeders. Yes, yes, you get what I'm saying. I want some more containers, and place them in strategic parts of the garden. Like last year, I had a pot that I had before, and I put it in with the hostas on that side over there. I took it out, but I want to actually get a really nice one that will also tie in with the pot that I have, the two containers that I have on the pedestal. Um, and add them to the garden, add that to the garden, and maybe even put like my elephant ears in that pot, something to make that as a focal point. That's what I'm saying, to create focal points in the garden. I already have my main bird bath. I'm not really too much into fountains, but I do like the bird baths. And I love the containers, and finding another nice container that I can put in another bed within the garden. I think I want two really nice pots to put that in. It looks great, Sonia. It makes my house look elegant. Yeah, yeah. And our friend there, Brooke, has that fantastic fountain in the middle of her what do you call it? Your fountain garden? Yes, out right in front. And every time I see that fountain, um, it is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's just so amazing, and it just captures your attention. It's so prominent. It's really nice. So I mean, you may not be able to go as elaborate as Brooke, who goes big or goes home. She has some other raw fountains, yes. But but you could get something that is like a statuary or something that you can add to your garden that will help to make it attractive, to push you out. I love that fountain. Yes, I love her intro. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So that's one of the things. That's one of the things that I want to do this year is to add at least two more beautiful pots. You know, they talk about unique stone as those different pots, but I think also Lowe's has some really nice stone pots that are very nice as well. Has some nice pots that are you know, ceramic or concrete pots, um, urns that are really really pretty. Um, but I don't know. I like the ceramic. I like those the glazed pots that I've got there. I think they're so pretty. I like that. I like that style. So, but adding something to enhance your outside beauty, to make it so that you, yes, you are planting food, yes, you are getting the basics down, but also now we've got to feed the soul. And that's what my garden does for me. It's the flowers, the beauty of the garden, it feeds my soul. And so that I am sowing sanity. I am being intentional. I'm thinking about my mental health and my well-being. You know, my spiritual well-being and my soul's well-being as well. Your soul is made up of your mind, your will, and your emotion. And when your soul is feeling down, when you are feeling depressed or down, that's your soul that's being affected. So how do we change that? Please don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Rambo. What seed packets do you have there? I'm so nosy. That's okay. No, I'm going to do a video on it too, but I can show you. Yeah, so that is one of the things. The other thing is, I'm glad you changed my, because I also wanted to talk about that too. The other thing is that getting your different catalogs. Back to this. I wanted this catalog. I got my catalog in, and the catalog was really, really good. This catalog, if you don't have a Johnny's catalog, order the Johnny's catalog because the Johnny's catalog offers you a lot of information here about different vegetables. All right, so we're shifting to vegetables. That's the other priority that I have is planting vegetables. And in it gives you information about different plants that you're growing. So for example, if you want to grow artichokes and cardoon, you can grow artichokes and cardoon, and then right down in here, it gives you what are you all saying? You all are laughing at me? It gives you it gives you information here. What you saying? What y'all saying? What seed packets do you have there? Um, you saw my seed packets? Right here, you see the growing artichokes and cardoon that give you information on how to grow the different vegetables. Yeah, seeds. Yeah, seeds make us happy. All right. Okay, I'll show you my seeds. So, I had bought these seeds, right? I told you about my 40%, and I'm actually going to do a video on the seeds, a seed haul. But because you asked, Cleome, I got some annuals here, the amaranthus, and I'm going to winter sow these two. This was very successful, and also this, both of them. So I was thinking, what plants can I get started on? Then, of course, you know I love pumpkins. This one is early sweet sugar pie. And I didn't really get a lot of I had ordered sugar pie, not sugar pie, but pie pumpkin seed from Johnny's. But for some reason it didn't grow as well. But this one I hopefully will do well. Zinnias. Now, isn't that a wonderful zinnia? Oh, I love that. So I'm going to have that. And I thought these three colors will look good together. Look at that. My flower garden. Doesn't that look good? Can you see that? Wow, isn't that going to be pretty in the garden? Yeah. And then I have an oriental poppy, and I'm going to do this winter sowing as well. The winter poppy. Okay. Then I got, and I saw Brooke had 4 o'clocks. I love this. So I said, let me try this out. Because if it self-sows like how it self-sows in her garden, I am going to be quite happy. That looks good. So they all look so nice together. Look at this color. Look at this. This is going to be a really pretty garden. Look at that. That with the clomi, and then the amaranth, this, and then this one. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty. Look at that. I think they're going to look pretty together. I did get this zinnia here. This is a small zinnia. Go spare on the 4 o'clocks? Okay, I will. And then the marigold. Then I got some sugar snaps. You got the, oh yeah, they are edible. Yes, the amaranth is edible. I got the sugar snaps, which are going to be for later. Then I got some Swiss chard, some basil, my thyme. I love nasturtiums. They do nice, they do well for me. Yes, 4 o'clock spread all over the place. They do. The nasturtiums are good too. That's going to look pretty. Then I got some mustard seeds. You know what? I'm also going to winter sow the sage. I want the sage, and I love the my sage. Last time it had some really pretty flowers with it. They do. Okay, I'll be careful. But I want to get sage. I want to winter sow the sage, and I also am thinking of the rosemary as well. Because I usually buy rosemary, but I was wondering if I can actually grow the rosemary myself. So I bought that. I wanted to try that one. The marjoram. Because I was thinking, now these, I'm thinking of the herbs. Remember we were thinking of an herb garden? Yeah, so these are the herbs that I want to start. Basil, I sowed sage last year. Delicious. Yeah. Oh, this is a new basil, purple basil. For me. It looks like my purple perella plant, but this is the basil. And I got some dill also. Yeah, I got some dill. And what else? Oh, I bought some lupin. That's nice basil. Oh, good. I got some lupin. Lupin. I want to winter sow the lupin as well. And what else? And of course my kale. I also got another basil too. I got the mammoth basil as well. So that's pretty much it. And I got some lupin too. You did? I love lupins. Oh, you do? You've had success with the lupins? I've always bought the lupins as little starts and put them in the ground, and they grow really well. Well, that time it did. It grew really well. It was so pretty. It was so pretty in the garden. And the lupin is more of like a early summer kind of plant. It's more like an early summer perennial. Magnificent flower spikes that bloom during May and June. So I figured if I get started on this with winter sowing, that maybe I will have a good showing for May and June when um, the alliums are up and also when the roses come. So I'm excited about the lupin. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Um, the seeds are also mine return every yours return every year. Oh, that's good. That might be something I hope that it will return for me. Um, I'm gonna have to. Oops. I'm gonna have to find a really good place for them. I got them because they said perennial, and I'm trying to save space. Yeah, yes, yes. Me too, G Mama Grows. And that was the other thing. I wanted to buy more seeds that are perennial, more plants that are perennial. Um, and I think if when I go to Home Depot or go to Lowe's, and I'm looking at the seeds, I want to make sure. Get some seeds, says Bev. Bev says get some lupin seeds. Lupins, lupins. You're welcome. That's what we're all about here. And thank you for moving me away from thinking so, to think about the seeds, think about the gardens, keep the spirits up, right? Keep it moving. And definitely the seeds help me do that. And that's what the catalog does too. So one way of remedying this whole, longing and helping you to get through the winter blues or the lack of being out in the garden. Make sure you gather your catalogs, get your catalogs, and get your seeds. Seeds can be expensive, my goodness. But yeah, if you are as fortunate as I was to get them at 40% off, get your seeds, but look at your catalogs. And when I was looking more carefully at the Johnny Seeds catalog, because now I was looking for some specialty. I wanted something to see some of their specialty plants and what I don't have and what as far as seeds are concerned. I noticed that they give you a lot of good information on how to grow different things. Right there at the bottom, they give you detailed information. Like, for example, growing peas. Now, I really haven't been growing peas in my garden because I'm going to need a trellis and so forth. But they give you nice information. And one of the things, one of the goals, so let me tell you my priorities, and then I'm going to wrap up because the time is going by, right? And some only want to give you 10 seeds for $5. I know! That's, Joblot has them all on sale. Yes, I know, G Mama. That's why I can't, that's why sometimes I'm just a little hesitant. But this was a really good, then you can save your own seeds from the lupins for the following year. Yes, exactly. And so that is some of the things. Beverly, that's actually really good because I've been saving my my pumpkin seeds and squash seeds. I have so many pumpkins and squash seeds. I did save some of the Cleome seeds last year, and I saved some. Did I save marigolds? I saved some of the seeds, but actually, 10 seeds for $5. I don't think so, says Sonia. But one of the things that we need to really think about, I've been seed saving crazy lately. Good, G Mama. I think that is something that we need to actually hone in on is the seed saving. And making sure that we keep a collection. And I have these seeds now, and I also have my seeds that I gotten from the Dollar Tree last year. You remember I want to do the snapdragons, but I want to do it winter sowing them. They finally did show up, but it was kind of late. But I want to do that. So, well, that is pretty much it. Let me see. Oh, what else did I write here? Intentionally improve the landscape. So that was, I talked about how can we be more intentional in our gardens. Our garden is our therapy, improving the landscape, adding different things to the landscape to make it more attractive by adding different features, and also the garden of abundance. Let's think productivity and abundance. I have saved so many seeds, but what's wrong with me? I'm still there for more. Because you're addicted. Seed by you're dreaming. You're addicted. You're challenged. You just want them because. But you know what? It's not a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing because the way that the world is going today, it's better to have them because what if you go into the store and they don't have any seeds? At least you have seeds. Seeds are an investment and they can last for a while. So you will have it. Like I bought the Survivor Seed Kit I think it was in 2020. I said, let me buy those survivor seed kits. I bought one of them. I actually saw Roots and Refuge. Jess and Roots and Refuge at the time. She had one of those. So I said, let me go and buy one and stash it away. Put it with my survival food. Because HSM will give you these survival food kits and so forth. So I said, let me just have it because you never know. So I stored it away with that because I said, maybe 20 years from now, something might happen and I could go and plant my seeds because now I have seeds. All right. So I don't know. At that time, that's what I was thinking. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, well, I have these seeds. If anything should happen, I will be able to grow a garden and grow food. Yep. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So anyway, yes, so let's grow, 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 grow together in Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. We have to save them seeds. Yes, Rambo, you're still there? Hi, Rambo. You stayed with us for a long time. That's good. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. Grow, 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 grow together. Love the theme song. Thank you, Cassie. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's garden and home. In Catherine's garden and home. Yeah, yeah. Catherine's garden and home. Yes, Rambo. Grow, grow, Rambo. Grow, grow. Grow, grow, Sonia. Grow, grow, Betty. Grow, grow, Beverly. Grow, grow, darling. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. Yeah. Grow, grow, G Mama grows. Grow, grow, so yeah. Grow, grow, Deborah. Grow, grow. Who else? Am I missing people? Yep, I know I am. Grow, grow, Brooke. All of you, grow, okay? Cassie, grow. Cassie, grow, grow. Grow, 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 grow together. Catherine's garden and home. That's right. And there's somebody else. I know I'm missing people. Yeah, I know I'm missing people. But anyway, you know my heart. My heart is for you all. You all made me so happy today, and I just hope that I made you a little bit happier today as well, and that we can continue to grow together. I'm just looking through the chat to see if I missed somebody. And to all of you that are new to the channel, thank you so much for coming and joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Thank you for saying hello. I know there's some that just put in a hello in there. I just want you to know that I appreciate that, and we all appreciate your presence. Lynette, Lynette. It's so good to see you again, Lynette. Yes, I'm glad you came on. Brianna, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. Yes, it was a good day. Oh, yep, learning to grow my own. Thank you for stopping by. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right. Grow, 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 grow together. Sonia is in the house. Yes. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, 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 grow together. In Catherine's Garden and Home. Yes. Well, everybody have a wonderful night. I'm just going through. Yankee sister. You know you're supposed to grow. Oh, Thelma, grow those lupins. Yeah, 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 yeah. Grow, 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 grow together. We did a lot of chatting. I'm just going through the chat, feeling so happy. Yeah. Anyway, you all have lifted my spirits. I see that I've gotten the thumbs up. Thank you. I'm glad that you all enjoyed yourself. And keep on growing. Keep on smiling. Keep your hopes up. Spring is just around the corner. Yes, get your catalogs. Gather your seeds. And come on in next week here at Catherine's Garden and Home so that we can continue to smile and feel happy. I feel joyful. I think I'm going to have a good night's rest tonight because you all have made me feel so good. Yes, growing wigs this spring. I'm going to, G Mama, I'm going to have to go and look at that video because I saw the growing the wigs and I didn't check it out. But now I'm going to have to check it out now that I understand. Yeah, so everyone continue to visit one another's channels. Thank you so much for coming. And just have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I'll see you next time right here in Catherine's Garden and Home. That's right, in Catherine's Garden and Home. And happy birthday, Darlene. We won't see you until Wednesday, but have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And yes, Sonia, thank you. Thank you for moderating. And also, thank you to all those that got their journals. I hope that it's useful. I hope that you enjoy it. And I will continue to share with you what I'm doing and writing in my journal as well as we go through the year. So thank you, sweetness. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye. Grow, 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 grow together. Grow, grow. Bye, Beth. Maybe next week I'll pull my hair out just for you. Bye, 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 bye. Thanks. That's right. Grow. Yes. Darlene, buy that plant. Buy your rose. Okay. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.